Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about the altcoin Dogecoin. If you guys have not been paying attention to the chart, you can see that in the past 5 hours we did have a big rally and at the same time a big bull run. There is a huge factor affecting it, and at the same time this is not slowing down anytime soon. Before we get into it, if you guys are here for the first time, don't want to stay up to date with everything to do with Dogecoin, I highly recommend you scroll down and tap the red subscribe button right there. Also go ahead and slap a like on the video for the YouTube algorithm to push the video out to more people, so more people actually decide to see Dogecoin, they decide to invest in it, the price goes up and we all make profit. So make sure you go down and slap a like on it. Let's go for 189 likes. Other than that, let's get into it. So to begin with today's video, first of all, let's look at the 1 hour chart of Dogecoin and show you something very interesting that happened about 4 to 5 hours ago. So as you guys can see, we did have this insane spike right here, which took us all the way down from 27 to 30 cents in a single hour. Now straight after, obviously there was a small pullback as a lot of people decided to go ahead and opt out of Dogecoin. At the same time, there were some retail investors that decided to sell, which actually caused us to spike down a little bit, which took us, we're trading close to 28 cents at this point. Now keep in mind, from the past 24 hours since we had this big drop right here, we are actually starting to have a very strong uptrend. Just before 4 hours this big spike came in, but before that you can see even the general trend, even on the super trend, you can see it was starting to go ahead and start climbing up, and then this spike just helped us complete that big cycle. One thing I do want to mention, which is very important, is you guys can see on the super trend we are on an uptrend, but at the same time, if we decide to look at our zigzag line, it has broken out of this higher high, and this higher high is obviously higher, and that's what we talked about yesterday. As soon as this is broken, if this is actually higher, it confirms that we are in an uptrend, and most likely we'll be following the path of Bitcoin and Ethereum on climbing with the big run. At the moment it's starting to look really good, but at the same time, if we decide to look at the 4 hours, as I predicted yesterday, that is exactly what has happened. If we decide to look at this big spike which we had, which took us to 34 cents in close to 2 hours, you can see that we were starting to close in on a very specific symmetrical triangle. So from the lower low, you can see we were closing in as well, and from the higher high we were closing in as well. It was predicted that most likely this breakout will happen on 10th of November, not today, but you can see that we have broken out of the symmetrical triangle, and once it is broken out, at this point we're going to have a strong uptrend, which will actually take us all the way to the point where the symmetrical triangle actually started off at. And you can see that is going to be close to 34 cents, which might be coming out for Dogecoin in the near future. By near future, I mean in a day or two, we might be close to the price of 34, seeing the price trend it is starting to form. I mean, we already made it to 29 cents just a couple of hours ago, so you can see making it to 33 will not be hard, as most of the resistance have been broken, and now it is just a support we will have to play off. Personally, as I mentioned, we are very happy to be able to play off the 26-cent support because it is an extremely well played support. And another thing you can see on the RSI line, we were on an oversold period, or overbought period actually, and that's why this pullback actually happened, because you guys know the retail investors, whenever the RSI suggests that we are on an overbought period, they like to sell off a little bit of their token, so when the price comes down they can go ahead and buy in again. And let's just say the panic sellers would have actually helped increase it, and some people who took profit as well. That is the reason we did have a small retracement, but you can see it is being eaten up by all the buy orders that are coming in. You can just see the spike here and then the spike there. It just shows that we're going to be keep on climbing as the buy orders yet to come in. Personally, I'm very excited to see, and if you guys do not know the big reason behind this spike, I can actually show you, and you will be actually very excited for the future of Dogecoin. So Dogecoin 1.14.5 update is at 98% completion. So you know, we talked about this about a month ago that the update is out. but 98% of the people have updated it, and now we can actually have so many progress when it comes to Dogecoin. First of all, fee reduction. So when you do actually decide to send a Dogecoin to someone, now rather than the price being about 1 Doge, now it's going to be close to 0.001 Doge and maximum being 0.01. So you can see that is going to be a huge difference. Also, the transaction fee is going to be much higher and much easier to send. It is going to be more secured, and also your money is less likely to be lost in the process. So overall, you can see this is going to be very helpful for the price, and also a lot of people are actually finding the legitimacy inside of Dogecoin. Another thing which is very interesting is this. If you guys have not been paying attention to Elon Musk's Twitter, he decided to go ahead and change his name, not his @ but just his name, to Lord Edge. And Billy, who's the co-creator of Dogecoin, he decided to tweet this out saying Lord Edge is an anagram for Elder Doge. And another one that a lot of people are saying is it can be Doge Elder as well. So a lot of people are decoding in terms of what is Elon trying to give us the message, but hey, it's pretty cool that Elon is starting to show support for Dogecoin and give us some clues in terms of what is yet to come. If Elon decides to make some moves, we're gonna be going pretty crazy. Now, talking about this article that was posted by you today, Dogecoin on cusp of implementing Elon Musk supported upgrade. So the upgrade that they are talking about is obviously 1.14.5, and this was posted recently, and that is the reason why we did have the big spike. And the reason Elon actually supports this is obviously he wants to drop the fee of transaction as much as possible. Bitcoin is so high and Ethereum is probably the highest transaction fee, and seeing Doge being so low, it will be much easier for people to actually have Dogecoin as a form of payment compared to something like Bitcoin or Ethereum, unless you want to purchase something huge like a Lamborghini or something super expensive. If you want to do an everyday transaction, I think Dogecoin after this new update is probably going to be a lot better option compared to anything bigger. Now, talking about boy Slumdoge Millionaire, he decided to tweet out saying 99% of my money is still in Dogecoin, and I am more bullish on it than I have ever been before. I'm also currently making passive income by staking Cardano, and now I'm making a move with Flocky because I see an incredible upside to it. Now, what's interesting is he's still holding so much of Dogecoin, so a lot of people need to stop saying like my man has given up on Dogecoin and he's moving on to other tokens. Just because he's talking about the tokens does not mean he is moving away. Now, talking about metaverse, you guys know that is going to be the next big thing inside of the cryptocurrency market. What's interesting is everyone is talking about metaverse, and Dogecoin and Shiba Inu at the same time might be looking for some platforms that they can partner up with to have partners that are looking into metaverse. And this will be very huge for Dogecoin. Personally, I'm very excited to see, and it can be happening very soon. And finally, the price prediction. Millionaire allocate 99% of his portfolio to Dogecoin, anticipating bullish breakout. He's obviously talking about Slumdoge Millionaire. The Dogecoin millionaire reveals that he's holding onto Doge, ADA and Flocky in his portfolio, and then you can see that he's thinking of actually going ahead and waiting his time and also making sure that he can make the most out of it. Dogecoin is primed for a comeback post 5% gain overnight. So at this point, it is just a wait and watch type of situation. We just need to wait it out. Other than that, thank you so much for watching the video till the end. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, drop a like on it, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.